Imagine growing up ashamed of the very person who gave you life. Ethan always hated that look, that empty eye staring back at him every morning before school. His mother's face, one eye bright and full of love, the other a hollow scar that made people whisper. As a kid, he couldn't stand the laughter. When classmates called her the one-eyed lady, he burned with embarrassment. He stopped walking with her to school, stopped letting her hug him in public with the school and stopped calling her mom where anyone could hear. But she never stopped loving him. Every afternoon, she'd wait outside his classroom with a lunch bag, smiling, pretending not to notice how he avoided her. Years rolled by, and Ethan left that small town behind. College, a job, a new city, life finally looked the way he wanted. Sharp suits, clean smiles, no traces of the past. He told himself he'd never go back to that little house with the peeling paint and the woman who reminded him of everything he wanted to forget. Then one day, she showed up. Old, fragile, dressed in clothes that didn't belong in his fancy office building. She stood by his door, clutching a worn-out bag, her single eye searching for his. "Son," she said softly, "I just wanted to see you." But all he could feel was the heat of embarrassment. His coworkers were watching. His voice went cold. "Mom, please, you can't just come here. This isn't the place for..." She didn't let him finish. She smiled faintly, nodded, and said, "I understand." And she left. That was the last time he saw her alive. Months later, a letter arrived. The handwriting trembled across the page. The paper smelled faintly of her perfume. Open quote, "My dear son, when you were a little boy, you lost one of your eyes in an accident. You don't remember it, but I do. You cried for days. I couldn't bear to see you live in darkness, so I gave you mine. I never told you because I didn't want you to feel guilty. I just wanted you to see the world, even if it meant I never could. Love, Mom." Close quote. Ethan dropped the letter. His chest tightened. He drove back to his hometown, to that silent house that now felt haunted by every word he'd never said. On the dusty wall hung an old photo, a young boy in his mother's lap, both eyes shining. He touched his face, realizing that the eye through which he'd seen every dream, every success, every sunrise was hers. He fell to his knees and whispered through tears, "Mom, all my life I was ashamed to look at you, but it was you who gave me the eyes to see everything I ever loved. Never be ashamed of the hands that raised you, because behind every sacrifice you didn't see, someone was quietly becoming your angel."